Good evening, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, whichever time time zone, manje am geography that you are in. So welcome to Tichamvanga's media. You are most welcome. Please share this video, subscribe, save so that you may watch it later on, or give it to people who you think it will help them. Let's drink a lot of water, stay healthy. Nzambe kwali kwakatunwa kaini matutuma drip. So kunwa. Don't worry about my face, just know that Professor Mubanga or Teacher Mubanga is dark chocolate. Yeah. If you find this video helpful, please reach us. We conduct online lessons. We also have physical lessons. We have homeschooling. For those who are based in Osaka. Today, my online students asked if I can make a video. Most of the people missed when I did a topic called Approximations, the one in paper 1, mathematics paper 1. So I said, not a problem. I'll make one and share it on my media platforms. So this topic carries 4 marks. You find it on question 12, somewhere up to question 19, between those numbers. Yeah, basically it involves formulas. You need to master some formulas in order for you to survive. Okay, the first formula you need to know is absolute error. My cousins from Chipata say absolute error. Okay, so absolute error just looks at the difference between the true value and the recorded value. Sometimes I switch them, so you have to check in the syllabus which one comes first. But the beauty about it, whether you swap in the formula, the answer comes out positive because of these modulus. Okay, so we are saying true value minus recorded value. So either you swap, it's okay, because the answer will come out positive, no negative, because of these modular symbols. So when you look at the difference between the recorded value and the true value and the recorded value, that difference, that is the error that was made. Your friends, I gave them to say, if we are given a line AB 10 centimeters, this is the true value. What you are given is a true value. Then we try to measure once more this line. I can guarantee you not everyone will find 10 centimeters. And very benda or amarula tayari bwino. So you find that others may find 9.9, others 9.8, others 10.1, but not everyone can find 10 centimeters. And those are errors. Okay? Errors. The degree of difference between what is there and what you recorded. So that's the first formula that you need to know. But this formula is only workable, or it can only work if you are given 2 values in the question. You are given the true value and the recorded value. That formula can work. There are instances when we are given only one value, one number in the question. N divided by 2. We'll figure out as we journey on in this topic what N is, the unit difference. And you realize that the N is between these numbers 1, 0.1, 0.01. Nikusanka poemoz, but pakuti pata na papata. Sikusanka chichisanke sanke. Timalangana ma values. If you have a non-decimal number, we use 1. If you have 1 decimal figure, we use 0.1 there. If a number has got 2 decimal places, we use 0.01. So we're trying to apitapo. Okay, let's journey on. Another formula that you need to master for this topic, it is lower limit. Lower limit. So kufisi watira ba G.C.E, ba grade 11 because it's a grade 11 topic. By grade 12 it's revisions. By grade 10 yeah. Lower limit. The other name for lower limit is lower bound. Okay. Nice and checking. Nice. Very nice. So lower limit, another name is lower bound, lower length, lower mass, just lower measurement, minimum measurement. So lower limit is equals to true value minus absolute error. Okay. The other way around, upper limit. Upper limit, the opposite of this guy. Upper limit, it's true value plus absolute error. I'm just using these initials so that I don't have to write in full, but it is advisable to write in full because you don't know twasange chako chipata vakamba nachikonye chaparundazi chitribal kazenjanji. So ochakuipa because walemba television, so let's be careful. Okay, ama questions so yes, so sometimes they'll say complete the statement in paper 1, and then they write something like this. This is mass. They write like this. Sometimes they even put for you kg here and kg. When you see such questions in paper 1, just know that they want you to find the lower limit and upper limit. Okay, now the difference between the upper limit and the lower limit is what we call tolerance. Okay, tolerance. So tolerance, you can write tolerance. We're almost done. Tolerance is equivalent to upper limit minus lower limit. So the difference between the upper measurement, the upper length, and the lower length, that difference is a tolerance. It will show you the idea of how big the error was. I don't want to say mistake, but for the sake of understanding how big the mistake, how mess up did you make while you were trying to do your measurement. I gave your friends this funny example to say mostly ladies, when they are disappointed, they like referring to say, no, last time you cheated on me, I tolerated it. So that word tolerated it, from the word tolerance, you allowed it. Okay, so to what level of tolerance can you go on? Okay, you will recall that our former president, the late Edgar Chagwalungu, he was very tolerant. Vinangwa, stuff here and there. Okay, so tolerance. Same now mathematics. When you're dealing with measurements, there is that level of tolerance. Okay, what can be allowed and so on and so on and so forth. So when you just look at the difference here, up and lower, that's tolerance. All right. We also have relative error. Relative error. So relative error, we normally say relative error is equals to absolute error over true value. Absolute error over true value. You're just trying to compare. Okay, the absolute error versus the true value. It's a relative comparisons. So you're relating. Then lastly, percentage error. Percentage error, the error of that, the percent of that error. Okay, how big is it? Okay, so percentage error is equals to absolute error over true value times 100%. So if you know the formula for relative error, it's very easy to know the formula for percentage error. Or you can say percentage error is equals to relative error times 100%. If you're able to know all these, I can guarantee you no question will be very tricky when it comes to answering. So that's the end of that topic. You can answer any question from any past paper. Okay, so please, you need to have past papers. Either you have past papers on your phone, you can download that app. There's this app here. Yeah, so you can answer in from paper one, or you need to have these booklets. They are called, others are called Dafloids, others are called Let's Do, different names. But you make sure you have this for paper one and paper two, so that it's easy. So this, go to 2017 question 15. That is November paper one, not G.C.E. So go to question 15, and if you are there, if you can read it, there it is. If you can't, Chashupa. So that is a question. As you can see, that is a question. But please go to that paper. It says misozi, meaning tears in Chewa, and filamba. Filamba also meaning tears, just different languages. Misozi and filamba estimated the length of a line to be 9 centimeters, meaning misozi alina 9 centimeters, filamba ana measuring a line to be 10 centimeters respectively. If the true length of the line was 9.6, meaning the true value was 9.6 centimeters. Question A, find Misozi's absolute error. Easy. They are looking for absolute error. You know that absolute error is a difference between the true value and the recorded value. I normally switch these. Please check for me. There. You can tell me in the comment section there. So true value has been given to be 9.6 minus recorded value, which is 9. If you use a calculator, this is going to give you 0.6 centimeters as your absolute error. Now it's paper one, calculators are not allowed. So you simply write 9.6 and then here 9.0. Then subtract 6 here and take away this 0. So that's how you can get it without using a calculator. Okay? To appreciate. You can pause, you can repeat it as many times as you want. B, Filamba's percentage error. Many people failed this question. Filamba's percentage error. Filamba percentage error. They failed this question because they wrote nicely absolute error over true value times 100%. There's no problem there. The problem was they got the answer they found, which is 0.6 over true value, which is 9.6 times 100%. Many people wrote that and it was wrong because they said Filamba's percentage. They didn't say Misoz's. This 0.6 is for Misoz. So you have to find the absolute error for Filamba. And you have to subtract Filamba and the true value, these two. So 10 and 9.6. You put a 0 here, or people can see. Without a calculator, it's 0.4. How? With a calculator, sorry. Without a calculator, you say Here it can't. You write here, you write 9. 10 take away 6 is 4. 9 take away 9 is 0. So here it was 0.4, not 6. Hope that is taken note of. Here, when you multiply 0.4 times 100 using a calculator, it will simply give you 40 over 9.6. But without a calculator, just do a bit of magic. Just cancel this 0 and this. Then say 4 times 10 to give you that. We need to get rid of a point. So there's one number, you set times 10 on top. If you divide all this with a calculator, it will give you a number 4, 1 over 6. Okay? But how without a calculator? This is the method. When you multiply on top, it will simply give you 400. At the bottom, 96. So now we want to use, without a calculator, how can we get or number 4 fraction 1 over 6? Well, 400 over 96. Think of the smallest number. You can start from 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. Okay, that can enter both of them. Yeah, the one I can think of quickly is 4. 4 here is 100. 4 here it's 24. Again, these can be reduced. Okay, they can be reduced here. 4 here it's 25. 4 here is 6. So 6 into 25, it will give you a number 4, 1 over 6 as a remainder fraction. So that's how these can be gotten. After this, you can solve any question on this. But if you ever face challenges on this topic, please don't hesitate. Call this number. I'll answer myself. Okay? Yeah. So we use it online. We can help. So we are done for this video. This is where we can end. You can solve any question that they can ask you. Those are basics that I've given you. Every information I have given you here. I think I still have 3 minutes because I want it to be a 20 minutes video. So in an event, maybe quickly, let's try 2022. Let's see, 2022 G.C.E. 2022 G.C.E. Let's see, question. Yes, 2022 G.C.E. It's on question 25. They said a piece of wood measures 25 centimeter long. Find the upper limit and the lower limit. You're only given one number. And you know that upper limit is equals to true value plus absolute error. The true value is what you are given. The absolute error, you only have one number, so you can't use that formula. So this is where you say absolute error is equals to n divided by 2. I mentioned this doesn't have decimals, so between those numbers 1, 0 0.1, 0 0.01, you use the first one, 1. If there's one decimal, you use this one. 2 into 1, it can't. You write 0. Point, you add a 0. 2 into 10 is 5. This is your absolute error. You add it here. So the answer will be 25.5. Lower limit, same thing. True value minus absolute error. 25 minus 0.5, it will give you 24.5. You are wondering, 25, 0.5, you add a 0 here. 0 here, you cancel 10 here, 4 here, like that. Percentage error, you know, absolute error, that is B, which is 0.5 over the true value, 25 times 100%. 25 into 100 or 0.5 times 100, that is 50, divided by 25. It will simply give you 2%. You can solve any question. So thank you for this video. Like the video, subscribe, and till we meet.